Eventually, after so much time spent learning, practicing, writing, and describing, and behaving psychologically, with neuropsychology now, with technology involved, a human reaches the end of psychology and end of thought. Why? Nothing has energy. Why nothing has objects, why nothing has what we describe in human language, mathematically, instead of nothing. As far out into outer space until there's nothing but deep, dark, black. Scientists take apart and describe a million different scenarios and strategies and tactics, and mostly theory and philosophy, talking about dark matter and black holes and all of the other dimensions in psychedelic thinking and intelligent thought. Still unable to explain why right now, with this image, this video, moving on this object in outer space involving energy and light, there's not nothing, instead of what humans describe as their consciousness. Painting and building. They built with their hands on an object in outer space. They've proclaimed Earth. Why? From nothing does energy, objects, and eventually humans develop. And here you have the end of thinking and thought in psychology, and why health and medicine are so important and necessary, not only for my age group and those younger children and babies and families and toddlers, but those elderly who can't comprehend the limits of our neurons we have in our human brains. To not sit and stare all day, doing what no human can do, answering an unanswerable question and problem. Why? Instead of nothing, there's stimulation, philosophy and theory and politics and dominance, violence and war and suffering. Obviously, there's a hallucination. Nothing, a psychologist would argue, hypothetically and theoretically, makes what a human sees and feels and hears now. However, still not explaining, going from their decision and choice to describe what's not describable normally with their smart thought and intellectual sound, occasionally written and talked about on the internet. And finally, lastly, why are there lights and a finger on YouTube called Dinosaur Brain and Heart and not nothing? And words, what does this have to do with nothing other than providing nothing and energy nothing doesn't need. With nothing. Objects and parts of science having nothing to do with what nothing needs in outer space. Without psychology and neuropsychology and doctors working tirelessly at Seattle Children's Hospital and University of Washington Hospital and other parts of health and medicine, humans would not have a civilization within what I'm describing on this video. There would be worse bullies and worse who would not allow another human to have this thought I've had in these few minutes that I have to record a video, to not disrupt those around me who are living their lives with the same emotion that I have. Homeless. In outer space.